fast forward to when I was with Rod Stewart. We played 6 nights at the Forum in LA, and playing with Rod was just amazing. First of all, 90% women in the audience. That was great. And unlike today, when you play with like Michael Schenker or Ozzy, it's all 90% men. We call it sausage fest. I just went to see Iron Maiden, and it's like that. And so we were playing, and it was great. And Rod at the time was getting into Hollywood scene. Always like we used to hang out with Tony Curtis and Valerie Perrine, who was in all the Superman movies, and they'd all party at Rod's house. And so we're playing the Forum, and we're backstage, and I see like Keith Richards, Bonnie Wood, and the Kiss guys. I see Gregory Peck, Fred Astaire. I go, wow, this is cool. So then we played the shows. Right after that, Alan Carr, the producer of Grease movie, he threw a party for Rod. So he got married to Atlanta at the time. So we all went to the party, and so I'm standing in the party talking to someone. I see this big guy walk up to me from this corner of my eyes. I was like, really big guy. I turn around and he goes, "Hi, I'm Gregory Peck." I said, "Hell yeah, I know who you are." And I was going, "Whoa, my mother would die if she was here." So he goes, I said, "Hi, Greg. Nice to meet you. Gregory." He goes, "We were at the show and we saw you play the other night." I said, "Yeah, I saw you there." He said, "Well, I was sitting with Fred Astaire." I said, "Oh, yeah, I saw Fred there too." He says, "Well, when you were doing your drum solo, Fred Astaire turned to me and said, 'This is the best solo I've seen since Gene Krupa.'" Wow. And I'm thinking, Gregory Peck's telling you this. And Gene Krupa's like my idol, So I'm thinking, wow, it's unbelievable. So I said, "Thanks, Greg." Now I'm on the first term with Gregory Peck. So then he says to me, "Fred is a drummer." I said, "Really? I didn't know that." Because he's in all these movies, and I had, at the time, you had to rent movies to see it. So I rented a movie, after this occasion, I saw Fred playing drums. So he said, but he always wanted to play rock drums. You just don't know where to start. So me being a good Samaritan, guys like John Bonham, I could help Fred Astaire. So I said, well, look, I have a drum book. I wrote this drum book in 1971 called Realistic Rock that everybody went through. Dave Weckler, Gregory Sonette, Andrew Dice Clay. All these guys went through the drum book. So I said, you know what? I can give you a drum book to give to Fred. Now on the first name basis. He goes, that would be great. I said, okay. So now Gregory Peck lived next to Rod Stewart. They had these big mansions in Hollywood, Beverly Hills. So we used to rehearse at Rod's house, and he used to hear it all the time. So he said, next time you're over Rod's rehearsing, come knock on my door. Right, door. The door's like his biggest thing. You have to get through the gates first, then the door. So I did that. I went through the gates, didn't ring the doorbell, and he comes to the door. He's a big guy. I said, okay, here's the book for Fred. So, and I signed it to Fred. I hope this book helps you. I love Carmine Appice. I give it to him. I forget about it. 2 weeks later, we're rehearsing at Rod's house. I get an envelope. It says Ava Productions on it. I don't know where it was. I literally rip open the envelope. I thought it was a fan. And I throw the envelope, rip the envelope apart, and I throw it away. I read this letter. It says, Dear Carmine Appice, thank you for the book with the lovely inscription. I've enjoyed your work many times. Thank you. Love, Fred Astaire. I said, wow. Oh my God. It's a letter from Fred Astaire. Of course I framed it. But it was an amazing part of my career. That right there was like, as a kid from Brooklyn, I had idols of Gene Krupa, Fred Astaire, and Gregory Peck. I saw all his movies, and now I'm like hanging out with them. So that was another great story. And then